first time in a long time, but it seems like just yesterday when we were side by side. Beast mode, no one's blocking our way. These other guys tried it, but them man ain't got the skills of Braden and Davie, brazen and raging, bringing you the thrills and spills. Right here in full gear, about to blow up like TNT. Us man are too sweet, Brady, DVP, the BDElite. Right here in full gear, about to blow up like they're too sweet, Brady, DVP, the BDElite.
Hello.
Hello.
Braden Herrington here with Davie Portman for BDElite. You found us on the upNXT feed, whatever podcast app you're using, and we're also live
on twitch.tv/upNXT podcast and youtube.com/upNXT. Hello Twitch room, hello YouTube room. How we doing?
Hey, go follow us on YouTube. We got to get those numbers up. These are rookie numbers. Come on, we need 1,000. We don't do goals here very often, but we need.
We've set ourselves a goal and we're going to do it.
Yeah, but you guys, what's going on? We need our BDE expert. What do we call our BDE universe?
Yeah.
upNXT.
upNXT.
Our friends.
That's right. Yeah.
Our friends. That's right. Go follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube there. It does us wonders. We want to get to a K, 1,000. We're so close. So please go follow us. Welcome to BDElite. This is the show where we're talking all about some AEW Dynamite on the, going forward to the Forbidden Door pay-per-view in a few weeks. But I feel like there's some other news in wrestling.
Yeah, some pretty big news today.
The big news is... Wait, what is the big news? Sorry.
You're okay.
Yeah, I was trying to think, wait, is there anything else that I'm missing today?
Vince.
Oh, yeah. Vince McMahon. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. There's, what is it? New York Journal, was it? No.
Yeah, New York Times.
New York Times, I don't know.
Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal, that's the one. Reporting some hush money happened or something like that.
WWE board probes secret 3 hacked by CEO Vince McMahon. Ooh. Sources say. Pretty messed up story. It's something that a lot of wrestling fans always talk about, especially, Dark Side of the Ring showcasing the wrestling. A lot of wrestling fans always bring up, hey, what about Vince McMahon? There's got to be something there. And now today, finally, it seems like a lot of those people are going online saying, like, I told you people so. There's something going on with that Vince McMahon. Not quite what... it's just a whole weird story, especially when I read the Wall Street Journal article just earlier. There's details in it that get a little strange. John Laurinaitis and Johnny Ace, just weird.
Yeah, it's just a interesting time. Like, if you think back from January with Shane kind of leaving the company, and then you've had Triple H kind of come public about his health and retiring, and then Stephanie kind of relieved of her duties and moving away just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Vince trying to get in one more match.
One
at
last
WrestleMania.
Match? That's very suspicious.
I don't know. Everything seems very odd.
Sell, buy.
Yeah, we were joking the other day about Jeff Jarrett possibly taken over one day, and it's
WWE TNA.
Closer. It's just honestly everything that's been happening. It feels like season 3 of Succession. When I was reviewing that show last year, we'd say we're talking about this because it feels like this has had pretty much everything play out. Like Nick Khan coming in, this tech billionaire taking over the company, the children leaving one by one, and now. The boss, yeah.
Oh, the thing, when the Ric Flair Dark Side of the Ring, it's almost like he knew that was coming. So remember, he asked for his release. It was almost like he was trying to go on this goodbye tour, which didn't stop him. He's still doing this goodbye tour. But it felt like now, looking at this in hindsight, did the McMahons all knew this was coming, and they did kind of not jump ship, but kind of like, get their goodbyes out of the way.
Yeah.
Triple H ain't doing NXT anymore because trust me, you won't want to be doing that anymore. I don't know. It's really weird. I want to see kind of where this goes. What does this mean now going forward? What is there anything? Are there changes? Are there this? Are there that? Are there going to be other people coming forward of other things? This sounds like something maybe someone leaked this, or I don't know if it was supposed to come
Who's
out.
the leak? Who are they?
Whistleblowers. Yeah. Vince McMahon though, like the god of wrestling, really, pro wrestling, at least in America, but like worldwide, people know who this guy is, and it does say something when for years since I've like been a kid getting into wrestling. Oh, that Vince McMahon, he's look out for that guy. He's up to something, that billionaire guy. So can't say I'm like so shocked because just as a wrestling fan, you were always
it's more just like what happens from this. This is like a public company, so like this could be like the beginning of the end for the McMahons. In like people take over, but this is a thing with like a company, shareholders and that. It's not just private where they can do whatever they want and stuff. So good for Vinnie Mac.
Yeah, he got his last stunner in.
He got it in.
The best stunner ever happened from this past WrestleMania. Yeah, we just talked about all the McMahons. We did a review of WrestleMania 2000, talking all about every McMahon in every corner match. We hated. So we were talking a lot about Vince and Linda and Shane and Steph this week. But crazy news. I'm definitely interested to see what comes out of this going forward. But I'm sure if you're listening to this, you've definitely already heard this story, so we don't need to break it down. But Johnny Ace? Really? Really?
Does that surprise you?
People power.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, before we jump into Dynamite, and I really do want to see where that story goes. It seems like it could be one of the biggest stories in wrestling going forward.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly. So, got to see where this goes. Dynamite we'll get into. I'm trying to think of other things that happened. Obviously, we talked about Jeff Hardy a little bit on upNXT last night, so please go check that out if you want our thoughts. That's a whole thing. It was not mentioned on tonight.
I'm not surprised. Tony Khan did release a statement, didn't he, saying that he's suspended without pay and has to go for treatment and stuff, and once that's completed, they can think about bringing back or whatever.
Right.
But you're not going to put it on TV, I don't think.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think. I feel like that. I guess that's it.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
We did record some stuff today. It's funny how things work out in the world of our whole podcast stuff. We have a Patreon, and somehow things always tie in together without accidentally tying in together. We completely forgot to book a week this week, so we got our Up Yours in here, and we did Uncharted, the movie, with Mark Wahlberg, Tom Holland, not Hardy. That would be a completely different movie. We did a review of that, which was awesome. Shout out World Champ Corey, who picked that. Then we recorded a show today, which falls into place of a 20th anniversary of TNA wrestling. And what a time to be a Christian Cage fan.
I was going to say, a show ending with Christian standing tall.
As a bad guy. And
things will come around.
So we're doing a review. World Champ patron Andrew McDonald heard us talk about how the only TNA show I've ever went to was this pay-per-view. So he picked it, and we chatted all about it. Destination X 2007. And I went and dug out the shirt, see myself wearing on the pay-per-view that we watched. And then we reviewed today, so that'll be out this weekend as well. Destination X 2007 TNA, which we talk all about this pay-per-view. Sting versus Abyss, Last Rites, Christian Samoa Joe.
I first time I've seen this infamous match, Sting versus Abyss.
Yeah.
And a Elevation X match.
Yeah, Scaffold.
That needs to come back too.
I think so, yeah. And then, what else? Scott Steiner, Kurt Angle. It was a weird pay-per-view. VKM. Not the VKM you think it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jim Cornette.
Right. So we chat all about some TNA and other TNA memories on this show as well. So those two shows coming out. I mentioned our WrestleMania 2000 review is also out there. The Thing, John Carpenter's 40th anniversary of The Thing. We did a review of that. That's out on the Patreon. Go check out all the other shows. Also, we have a Forbidden Door coming up. So we decided that we're going to be doing a Ring of Honor New Japan Global Wars / War of the Worlds, whatever show. We're going to put the poll up, I think, on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Friday, Thursday night, sometime like that. And we're going to put up, and we need you guys to vote in the Facebook.
We're going to throw a load of different suggestions of
Yeah.
some different kind of ROH, New Japan crossover shows, and you guys can vote. We'll put up some of like the key matches so you can see what you're voting for, and that's the one we'll do next week.
So looking forward to talking all about that. And then what else is next week? It's not already time for the 20... It can't
It's
be.
Obi-Wan, I think, next week.
Oh, is it next week?
Is it
Obi-Wan?
next
Because
week?
it's almost
We've got
over?
Obi-Wan and Face Off coming up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a 25th anniversary review of Face Off, so we would love feedback on that because I know someone out there is listening, and we're going to talk all about it. But yeah, we're also watching Obi-Wan, which I'm probably going to watch the latest episode probably after this. We'll be talking all about that, so get your Star Wars feedback in eventually when that comes in if you're interested in all that. But go check us out, patreon.com. This is how we get the food on the table. Patreon.just and go support for $5 for North American tier. And let's talk about some Dynamite.
Let's do it.
From St. Louis, Missouri, from June 15th, 2022. We have Road Rager, because they're on the road. I like these graphics. Very like...
They're like Miami kind
yeah,
of
Miami Vice,
blue, pink.
almost Stranger Things a little
Yeah.
bit. Well, we start off with the hair versus hair match for Chris Jericho, the Wizard, versus Ortiz, the Monkey, according to Eddie Kingston, right? That's what he calls
Who's a
him.
monkey.
So Jericho Ortiz, the loser, has to shave his head off. I love the social media team of...
Just the hair.
Sorry, did I say head?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Head versus head.
Head versus head. You get decapitated
Yeah.
if you lose this match. No, sorry.
Take the
So the loser has to shave their hair. The social team have been posting what Jericho would look like bald, and he's like been like, cut that shit out. What do you stop this? I thought he looked pretty good. Kind of John Travolta.
I think we've seen a lot of looks with Jericho. I think he does need to do the bald thing. You toss pot.
Yeah, I liked it. Bring it back. Regalism of the night. Bingo, right there. We start off with
The actual definition.
You're gonna get me the
Yeah, stupid or obnoxious person.
I like it. Bring it back. Let's bring it over here. Toss pot in it. He hits a power bomb early on Jericho, and then one of those like no reaction splashes where he just kind of falls over for a near fall. Eventually, Jericho and him are on the apron, and they suplex each other off of it to the outside, which is pretty awesome. During picture-in-picture, Jericho's in control with the stalling suplex, and then eventually the walls, and then there's a back and forth with the walls of Jericho. The Jericho Appreciation Society, the rest of them, when Eddie finally comes out and takes on the guys, and then Santana and Yuta are like, oh, I guess we should go out there, and then they come out, and Eddie Kingston hits the Hurricane back fist in the ring to Jericho when the ref doesn't see. Ortiz gets the pin, 1-2, and I can't believe they got me believing that Jericho was going to lose this match.
Great bite here.
Yeah,
only seen Eddie costing Jericho the match.
Yeah.
And good kick out.
So the match continues when now the ref is still distracted by all the chaos when Fuego del Sol, or so we think, gets involved and ends up costing Ortiz the match here, allowing Jericho to gain the 1-2-3, Jericho to not be the one to shave his head. And